Hi Leo, welcome to the new moon in your sign for August 4th, 2024. New moons bring in new cycles. You have number 3 people, friends and colleagues, which normally means camaraderie. However, this card came up reversed. So we have to look at the reversed energy of this new cycle. And that can indicate a loss of a friend or colleague, possibly through a change, a physical move, or misunderstanding, hopefully not. It can be just a temporary rift, which, honoring each other and good communication can fix, but it can also be something more permanent. Indeed, like if it was a move, somebody moved away. Sometimes our frequency changes, and that can mean that other people that we normally hang out with doesn't seem to feel the same anymore. And that can be one way that old friends fall away. And it might just be time to let these people go, even though it can be hard. There can be some new friends ahead. But honor yourself and the respect that you deserve, and your friends and colleagues should do the same. In more extreme cases, this can be a period of extreme isolation or significant isolation. This can be very temporary, obviously. Maybe you have extra long work hours, so you don't get to see the friends that you are usually hang out with, or other constrictions. Isolation can be long-term, maybe even self-imposed. You could even be trying to protect yourself from loss, or being too afraid to trust people around you, your friends, your colleagues, that sort of thing. But whether it's temporary or whether it's long-term, you should still be open to finding the right people to be around. We are people who need people. Usually. So that's the direction the reading is going in. I will leave it as it is. Let's see how the cards answer this. So number 3 is usually a very creative energy. It's the Trinity, right? It's a very sacred number. 3 is a magic number. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you have consciously started something new, cyclically, you'll find it in this set of cards. The second set is you and what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how you're dealing with this situation. The last set of cards is probable outcome. Probable because some things we can change, some things we are meant to experience, right? Forewarned is forearmed. If we have all the information to change something, we can certainly try. Some things we're supposed to experience, and we're experiencing them for our benefit, for our growth. So if we can look at things in that way, we are certainly richer people for it. Okay. Seven and 8. 7 of Wands. You have a little bit of everything. Not a lot of air here yet. I still have some cards to pull. You can be defending something at work. There may be there can be some competition or the need to defend something with that Seven of Wands. If you look at the card, he's on higher ground, but he has two different pairs of shoes on. So there was sort of like a sneak attack. And he had to come out of the house pretty quick to defend his situation. This is a very competitive card. But the way to win over the competition or anybody or anything that tries to knock you down from your position is to remain on higher ground. Keep your perspective high, okay? And you have the Eight of Pentacles there. So this can be dealing with colleagues then, because this is the work card. This is saying that one of the ways that you can avoid this situation is to remove any distraction and just focus on your work. Now, this can also be that there is competitive energy around you and you use your work as, let's say, home life is a little bit difficult, or friendships can be difficult because it's friends and colleagues, it's not partnerships, but it's friends and colleagues. And so maybe there are friends and colleagues that are having difficulty, but you just put your head down and work. You don't get involved. You don't get involved, I would just say, with this card. The Eight of Pentacles is really removing distraction, just getting the job done. You're very good at what you do, but it seems to me like you're going to throw yourself into your work. Can that help you? Well, maybe. You have the Two of Pentacles there, so for me the Two of Pentacles is multitasking. You may have a lot of things you have to do, and maybe you want to throw yourself into work and remove distraction, but it might keep pulling you back. Two is about duality. It's also about choices. This is kind of keeping all the balls up in the air, right? Trying to juggling all situations, which can cause a little bit of an emotional imbalance or some ups and downs on an emotional level. But this card asks you to try and maintain a light heart while moving through your tasks, while dealing with things. Keep things light. Try not to get sucked into the drama of it all or the competitiveness of the situation. Just work hard, do your job well, and you should be fine. How you're behaving through this situation is the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card. Now that's interesting. So it can be very emotional for you. This is an emotional new beginning, the Ace of Cups. It is also my summer timing card. So this can be something that has been happening through the summer, or it goes through to the summer, which is okay because autumn is coming up here in August. So this is about releasing some emotion as well. Releasing old emotional baggage. Tears are a great catharsis, so please don't find it a weakness to release emotion. But through this we have epiphanies. Through this we have judgment, right? Or people are judging, or maybe you're judging. You can be the person who's also being difficult to friends and colleagues. Maybe you're too emotional about a situation. This is a general reading, so it can be a lot of things for a lot of people. But there is a judgment here, and that is what it is. It's judgment. However, it's also epiphanies. It's a call to action. It is the it's the clarion call. It is also rebirth and healing and renewing energy. They're rising from the dead. It's Judgment Day, though. So it's very possible that if there was competitive energies, the time comes when they are judged, right? When they get called out. You may be doing that for some of you. For some of you, it's just epiphanies and rising above the drama and the ridiculousness. And that can be the case here because you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is group victory, victory in group situations. So that is friends and colleagues. And so maybe there are just a few bad apples, a few bad actors. But there is this new inspiration with that Ace of Cups and this renewed vigor, this renewed energy. And obviously you find some balance here where your egos and collectively, because this is usually a group situation, and maybe it was even a group of people who were working against another group of people, in a work situation. But you seem to win out here. And that is a very positive thing. People could speak highly of you. And that is very possibly because you just put your head down and didn't get involved in the competitive or silliness of what colleagues or friends may be gossiping about, or the dramas that are going on. And you can just, through your own hard work, bring the situation to a victorious outcome. Now, the last column, the last set of cards is pretty good. You have the Magician card and you have the Seven of Cups. So we have some more emotion, but we also have the vision and the concept here with the Magician card. And we are trying to create something here. We have a new vision, we have a new concept, we have a new idea, we have a new focus for our will, for what we want. This is the I will card. So I will what? I will create something. I will manifest this. I will bring this energy down and make it manifest. I will be a good colleague. I will be a good friend. I will better friends. I will better colleagues. That kind of thing. But there may be some confusion in choices, right? The thing is, where choice is concerned, this is the 7 planets that have 7 different things to offer you. What is important to you? This card says, what does the heart want? Because we're talking about cups here, and this is on an emotional level. So what does the heart want? Is it something that is prized on a spiritual level, right? Is it the money? Is it the victory? Is it the power? Is it the wisdom? Is it the beauty? So, what is it that makes us tick? What is it that makes us want to manifest, to create? What is the concept or the behind the vision? Why? Why do we want it? There's confusion in choices here with the 7 of Cups. And any choice or decision that you need to make should be tested against your original vision or concept. Five of Wands is, again, competitive energy. It can be agitation. It can be lively debates. It can be that, again, it's this group of people, right? It's these group that you bring into victory, but they all are working towards the same outcome. They just have different ways of wanting to get there. And so that can create agitation. And again, it's fire, so it's your willpower, it's your ego. And everybody says, no, I know better, no, I do, no, I think my way is better, etc., etc. However, you seem to have epiphanies. You seem to be able to bring things together, to synthesize everything and bring it together with that 6 of Wands. 5 is the instability that pushes us to find balance. And that seems to come from you. You have a vision. Okay, Leo? Seems like a rather important moon for you. What the Spirit wants you to know. Divine sight. See the divine in everyone. Now, the judgment card comes in there, right? How do we judge? How do we view? Everybody has their purpose. Everybody has a place in the situation. Everybody has their gifts and talents to give that makes a cohesive plan, a cohesive situation. You have some very inspired and divine energy coming in to help you make that a reality. Okay? Choose for the right thing. Choose for your initial vision and concept. Thank you for listening, Leo. I hope this has been helpful. Enjoy your new moon. Your viewage is much appreciated. Thank you very much. I will be back in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Bye for now.